this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Now thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. So grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you. And just thank you. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. Yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I wanna just say thank you now. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Now thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. So grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you. And just thank you. wanna say thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful, yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I wanna just say thank you.
And welcome and happy Mother's Day. My name is Angelica, and it is my pleasure to, along with Rosie and Pixie, to be part of your spiritual leadership team. We welcome you with loving hearts, and we honor that you are online with us today. If you're joining us for the first time, we welcome you. Just a reminder that this meeting is recorded. Please stay muted. You have an option of keeping your camera on or off. Just know that you will be recorded. Before we begin our time together with our lovely speaker, Janet Law, and our musician, Edith Wallace, let's begin with prayer. I invite you now to get yourself into a centered position, to allow your breath to slow down. Maybe close your eyes if you're comfortable, and allow my voice to guide you through a few thoughts. There's one power, one eternal presence, one divine energy that we call God, Spirit, Universe. It is omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. I know is right here, being me. Today I choose for my love to go out to all people and all things that are loving and nurturing and mothering. There's no fear in this love, for perfect love casts out all fear. There's no doubt in this love, for faith penetrates all doubt and reveals a oneness and the center of everything that embraces all things. This love flowing through me harmonizes everything in my experience, brings joy and gladness to everything, brings the sense of security and well-being to everyone. And I realize that the love flowing through, in and around me, in all things is vast, an all-enveloping essence and force, forever emanating from the living God. Love alone rules my every experience. And I'm deeply grateful as I release these words into the law of mind. And so it is. We'll begin our song today, our collective sing-along song, call and response, with Karen Drucker, You Are the Face of God. And we've made this PowerPoint personal today and invite you to see if you can recognize the following people in the pictures from our spiritual community. Enjoy.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
Tu es l'image de Dieu.
I hold you in my heart.
Tu es l'image de l'amour.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
Tu sei la luce di Dio.
I hold you in my heart.
Tu sei il volto dell'amore.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love.
The face of love.
I hold you in my heart. You are my family.
You are my family.
You are the face of
love. The face of love.
You are the face of love.
The face of love.
I hold you in my
heart. You in my heart.
You are my family.
You are my family.
You are the face of love. You are the face of God.
The face of God.
I hold you in my heart.
You in my heart.
You are a part of me.
A part of me.
You are the face of God.
The face of God.
You are the face of God.
Eres la luz de Dios.
I hold you in my heart.
Eres la cara del amor.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
And thank you so much for everyone that sent in photos. Wasn't that delightful to see all these members of our community and their family? The Unity theme for 2020 is to embrace your unlimited good. And in the month of May, we do that by beholding beauty everywhere. And change occurs gracefully. Everything, there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. So beholding beauty everywhere, I invite you now to center yourself for our daily word readings presented by Marcus Harrison. Please unmute yourself, Marcus.
Hello, everybody. So today's daily word is inspired by Proverbs 31:26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. I bless all mothers everywhere. The word mother brings to mind love, gentleness, nurturing, and compassion. Some of us may not have always experienced these qualities from the woman who gave us life, but we can all still give thanks for those qualities of love, compassion, and nurturing in everyone who has inspired us and touched our lives. To my mother and everyone who has blessed me with a mother's care, I send you love. I say a prayer of thanks for your presence in my life, for the sacrifices you made to give me the opportunity to grow and learn. You taught me the power of love and gentleness and the strength found in giving. You taught me above all to be true to myself. You are a leader who has taught me to lead by example. I send you thoughts of infinite love and peace as I join with others in gratitude and joy today. I bless all mothers everywhere.
Thank you, Marcus. Unfortunately, the sound was a little distorted, but we get the idea that mothers are blessed everywhere. And that leads us into our presenters today. We have the great pleasure to have Janet Law. And we know Janet as a regular speaker at Unity of White Rock, who has, I don't know if you know this, for the last 17 or so years, worked as a certified breastfeeding counselor and consultant and manager for a mother's clinic, and with products to help mothers. In this capacity, is involved as a liaison in the community, where she assists family with sustainable, high-quality parenting products and the tools necessary to create healthy family dynamics. What a gift. And today she will be talking to us about the beauty of beatitudes. Accompanying Janet, we have the great pleasure to have Edith Wallace with us. And Edith is a representative today of the Mother Goddess energy herself, with music that will touch your heart. We invite you now to allow the healing music from Edith to bring about that loving connection with the mothering, nurturing energy in you, through you, and all around you. Please enjoy Edith.
Weaving, walking through our joys and sorrows, laughing as the tears roll down our cheeks. Oh, listen to the story in our silence, for there are truths we never have to speak. And we sing, we sing, we sing. Oh, sometimes we are flowers in spring emerging through the cold black soil up into light. And sometimes we are small birds, we're seeking soaring, and we're stretching out our wings and taking flight. And we sing, we sing, we sing. We, the mothers,
gracious goddess, bathe us in your passions. The bread of life and dark red purple wine. We're fulsome, fertile, wombs expanding. We are honey sweet, the feminine divine. And we sing, we sing, we sing. Here we're fire, heart's desire. We are flames, and we are heat. We're in motion, big grand ocean. We're the green grass underneath our feet. And we sing, we sing, we sing. And we sing, we are moonlight and starlight in a universe unfolding. And we sing, we are life's sweetest pleasures and softest sighs. And we sing, we are round and heavy, breasts and belly, mountain peaks and soft deep valleys. We sing, we are midnight blues on a new sunrise. And we sing, we sing, and we sing, we sing.
We close our eyes, or we have a soft gaze to the floor. And we take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, any discomfort, any stress is leaving your body now. We do this 3 more times, allowing each one to get a little deeper, to get a little deeper in the soul, where the still small voice lies. We are here in love and in the true celebration of this day. And may this pure love be with you in this moment, on this Mother's Day. And in this silent space, a voice echoing you to affirm that your consciousness is not bound by time or space. You are part of the vast, unified wholeness. We have set these healing tones now, and God is the healing power. In this nature of God, we know infinite peace, infinite wisdom, infinite love, and infinite life. All that God is, we realize as the truth within us. This whole holy power within, the Christ, is our true nature. Breathing in peace, breathing out peace. We go into the silence with this thought. In the knowledge of God and in my divine nature, I am in swift agreement that my mind and heart are sure and steady. Nothing can disturb the calm peace of my soul, my mind, my harmonious heart. I am anchored in divine peace in the silence. And in this harmonious place, we now focus our attention on our heart. Think in this moment of someone who has been a mother to you, your actual mother, or maybe a person in your life who has cared for you, loved you, and guided you to the person that you are now. Feel that love embracing you. For this person has given you love, and it travels through your body, filling you until you are overflowing with it. And now take a moment and send this person the silent blessings, thanking this person for sharing their love with you. And it is overflowing. We notice the circle of love that you've created, for have allowed yourself to give and receive, and exchanging the holding of this blessing. We now extend this love to all the mothers, all the children, all of humanity, all of the world, and we give in the silence this blessing for a few moments. This flow of love is a universal life force. From the day you were born, you required this love to survive. You tap into this nurturing energy so you can remind yourself that you are always loved unconditionally. And with this affirmation, I am spiritually strong, centered in divine love. We go into the silence once more. I am a harmonious presence. I embody divine love in the presence of others, and my presence broadcasts harmony. I am the voice of harmony. I walk hand in hand with others, and I live in the harmony of divine love. No matter how you plan to spend this Mother's Day, take a few moments to practice and bring this unconditional love into your life in every present moment. We now close this period of prayer, and we resolve to remain aware of our oneness, that God empowers us to live in this state of peace, faith, wholeness, strength, and harmony. And we know that we are here to be a light in the world. And we take a few deep breaths and a few more deep breaths. And we slowly begin to open our eyes. And happy Mother's Day in beauty. You know, beauty is the quality that comes from a value-inspired life. And when we behold this true nature, alignment and balance are magnified. Our universe is then seen through the divine lens, and we can focus that lens daily. All matters of the human condition will begin to appear as enlightened ways of thinking and being. And this universe that we all live in, called our life, does not have a beginning or an end, but symbolizes the sacred evolution of beingness and the daily practice of the Beatitudes allow this cycle of soul growth to expand. And so we will see the beauty in these Beatitudes as a way of seeing and thinking in our world. And we will explore that in just a few moments. But before we do that, let us call in all the mothers, all the grandmothers, all the mentors, and anyone that has shaped our lives to have a beautiful life. And happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And I can't talk about Mother's Day without talking about my own mother. So we call in our own mothers right now as the expression of this love. And in this moment, we hold in mind for one moment, again, that person who showed you that love. We live in an integrated soul, as an integrated soul. And sharing it with others naturally allows us to authentically share in the world. And this in turn enables a deep interconnection to all things. We are designed and hardwired to connect. And we all arrived in the same way, through the womb of a mother and through divine conception. So what you seek is seeking you. And what is it that you are seeking? Say that to yourself. What you seek is seeking you now. Because whatever you are seeking will either bring you great joy or great despair. We want love instead of anger, peace instead of conflict, laughter instead of grief, health instead of pain. So be here now with what brings you life empowerment. Jesus saw things right. He always saw things right. And the early followers were eager for this new teaching, this new thought. They were ready, they were primed. And this Christ consciousness teaching grew. And it was such a simple teaching. You and I are one. We are one with God. We are one with each other. We are living in love and light. And the method was very simple. Very, very simple. He reminded us that we do not put things right, but we merely see things right. There is the story of the girl who was reaching out to touch the garment of Jesus because she believed that would be restoring her to life, to a new kind of life. He spoke out very clearly to all of those around him and said, "Who is it that touched me?" He was not speaking about his body. He was not speaking about his clothing, his garment. He was speaking of consciousness. So reach out today and touch somebody with your consciousness. Mary Magdalene was a very dear and beloved friend of Jesus, and they were blessed to have each other's friendship and unconditional love for each other and humanity. And this picture depicts in the Sea of Galilee a ceremony that was happening for each person who wanted to have a new way of thinking, a new way of life. And as a close confidant, she was deeply connected. Mary Magdalene left the city of Magdala. Magdala is Aramaic, which means tower, and it was an ancient city on the sea and the shore of Galilee. Mary sometimes was called the Magdalene or the Madeleine. She was a Jewish woman who, with Jesus, was sure one of his earliest and closest followers. She left her family, her old ways of thinking, her old ways of being. She came with a deep commitment to know her divine nature even more. And so today, Mary also represents the Divine Mother in all of us. And we are always reminded that in each and every one of us is a divine mother. So we can go out today and we can bless our world. And how do we bless? Well, first of all, I ask you this question. What do we mean by blessing? What do we mean by blessing? Ask yourself. One interpretation is said that to bless is to invoke good upon and to call forth the action of God, the action of the divine. And God's good is always for us and for someone else. So the second question, what is the power of blessing? What is the power of blessing? blessing someone, blessing a situation, blessing our co-workers, blessing, blessing, blessing. Well, it actually imparts a quickening, a spiritual power that produces growth and increases and has the power to multiply 1,000, 2,000, 100,000 times. And so what was Jesus's purpose in giving us what we call the Beatitudes? It was a call out, a cry out to bless humanity with the attributes of God, the divine. And these Beatitudes were from Matthew 5, verses 1 to 12, and they have been documented there in many places as well within many of the teachings. And our humanity in all forms is what Jesus was bringing forth in our Beatitudes, the blessing of the spiritual man and woman and humanity in all its forms, and to live from that place. So we gave this class, this seminar, this gathering, and it was known mostly by the name Sermon on the Mount. And Sermon on the Mount has gone on over the centuries to be called into many of our wisdom traditions. And in particular, even in the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and other 12-step programs. You know, Myrtle Fillmore said it this way: since two or more gathered together have the tremendous power that Jesus promised, what power would be released if thousands could be united in speaking one thought, the one thought of the divine? And so these Beatitudes, the seeing in the Sermon on the Mount, when everyone gathered and he saw multitudes of people who had come because they wanted to have their eyes opened. They wanted to be taught and given an opportunity to live life in a new way. And there is the traditional Beatitudes, and a couple of them here are: blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And don't we all want to live heaven on earth? Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Those who release those things that are causing harm in their life, to mourn, to grieve, to let it go. And another one: blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Now, Jesus' famous Sermon on the Mount was introduced as a prose poem, which I just gave you a couple of verses, but paraphrased and interpreted in the light of truth. This is how one might want to interpret these attitudes of being. Blessed are those who are poor in false pride, those who are humble and unassuming. For when we are teachable, we are willing to learn. They will enjoy the kingdom of growth and expansion. And they know that progress will always lead to well-being. Blessed are those who use sorrow and mourn as a step towards spiritual strength, peace, and understanding, to surrender and to let go and to find comfort in knowing that the divine presence in each of us is what gives us comfort. And blessed are those who are meek toward God. That was a word, and we know it to actually mean that it comes through our personal receptivity to divine power. For those who live in an attitude of this will begin to see the world anew. And blessed are those who yearn for right thinking and truly desire to use divine laws. And the reward always is an abundance of good. And blessed are those who are loving and merciful, for mercy is actually a quality that attracts kindness in return. It allows us to receive in measure this circulation of giving and receiving. And blessed are those who find God's peace, who harmonize thoughts, who radiate peace to others, for they are the ones who will inherit this earth in this moment, right now, living from this peace. And blessed are those who live up to the highest understanding of truth, regardless of what anyone else thinks, increasing this consciousness of indwelling divinity. It brings such rich rewards. So the practical application of this is we have to do it. We have to be it. And when we be it, we can do it. Jesus was dealing in the Beatitudes with states of mind, states and attitudes of being, not telling us what to do, but actually what to be. And we can bless every moment with this oneness, for it will bring forth the highest good. And any one of these Beatitudes can be discussed at great length, a springboard of wealth and thought and spiritual growth. But summarizing the thoughts in the Beatitudes by recognizing that we are blessed when we have a spirit of humility, openness, mercy, and peace. We can allow divine spirit, God's laws, to move through us, and joy is what we experience. So affirming these mental attitudes for good allows us to investigate this power of blessing, even when we don't feel like doing it. In every circumstance and in every interaction, we always have the ability to do this. There's a story of the group of factory workers who had resented a very surly and tyrannical supervisor. They decided that instead of frowning, that they were going to smile, that instead of grumbling, they were going to be more cooperative. And so they began to affirm in the silence, "We bless you. We bless you for the good that is in you." And it's amazing how things can turn around. And they did. We can bless our business conditions by visualizing that divine substance is coming forth always. That we can allow this divine love exchange to be in every circumstance. And if we are afflicted by any body aches, pains, to affirm that God is restoring us in this moment, seeing our body as a temple of the divine. I show you a picture here of Sister Lucy because she is a practical application of the Beatitudes. Sister Lucy lives in India, and Sister Lucy worked at the orphanage where Mother Teresa and the one that Mother Teresa started. One day, a woman came knocking on the door late at night, and she said she needed help because she was fearing for her life. And so Sister Lucy said, "I am going to help you, but we are an orphanage for children, and so I will find you some help." And she went about to do that. And a few days later, the woman was found in the street, dying. She had been attacked. And Sister Lucy on that day, in that moment, decided what her mission was going to be. She was going to live the Beatitudes. And she went out and she found the money and she found the resources and she started the very first Maher house, which is mother in Hindi. And so these two beauties, Sunny and Gauze, are two of her smallest and most beautiful children that came to her in that first home. Both left abandoned in a market, and Lucy took them to this place called Maher. And these children have grown up to just be a sparkle in everything they do, successful in every area of their life because they live the Beatitudes. Sister Lucy did this all on her own. She raised the money. She did not ask for help. And at one point, the church came to her and said, "You must teach these children about religion." And she said, "We only have one religion here, and that religion is love." And so now Sister Lucy has 49 houses all throughout India, and women and children and men can come, for she made a commitment to herself to live and breathe the Beatitudes. We are born of love. Love is our mother. Rumi said that, but it could have been said by anybody, really. 7.8 billion people on the planet, on planet Earth. And we are in this together. We are 7.8 billion strong. And how are you going to go out into your world today in love? To breathe and act and live in ways of love. This is a great affirmation that you can use. I am a spiritual being bestowed with great power. I am a spiritual being bestowed with great power. And that great power is the divine. That's the true power. These are some of the Beatitude qualities: thinking, attitude, being optimistic, targeting optimism, health, life. And what kind of world do you want to live in? This is the kind of world that I think we all need right now. And I know that you're here in this unity community and that you already live and breathe and work to do and be this love. So we can be a circle. We can be a circle of love. We can be a circle of peace. We can resonate in any way we would like to resonate. Because what is true is people's hearts color the heart of the earth, and the earth colors the hearts of people. Take that in for a moment. Your heart is the heart of the people. And we are all wise. Every one of us, so wise, because we know that our beingness is what counts. And so, practical application today for everyone here is to be in a circle of caring. We take action. We focus on our spiritual resources, our Beatitudes. We can take practical action to help others through the divine expression in us. And we use our indwelling spiritual authority. And when we be this, we can go out and say this with a true heart. I know what to do when I do it, because it came from my being. And we also have to remind ourselves that the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. And so today, I ask you at some point, if you can, or in the next few days, to take a walk in nature, to feel the presence of this earth that we walk on, to feel the presence of nature, to feel the presence of being connected to everything, because there is no Wi-Fi in the forest. And I promise you will find a better connection. But I want you to be able to find that connection even if you aren't in the forest. And so as you go to sleep tonight, here is just a little bedtime affirmations for your soul. You can say this to yourself: I've done my best for today. I have earned my rest for tonight. I have put my love into all my deeds. I have used kindness in all my thoughts, and I close this day with joy in my heart, and I bring this into the world. The Beatitudes. The Beatitudes. Heart to heart. Heart to heart. Because we know that we offer today, on this special Mother's Day, gratitude for all the women of the world, for all the birth ideas, for all the children, for all of humanity. We are building teams, and we are nourishing and nurturing relationships. We are living in this moment, knowing that we are spiritual beings having human experiences. Mother Earth and the spirit of the Divine Mother in you comes in all forms, and we bless this today. So happy Mother's Day, and go out and seize the day. And that's the way it really is.
I'll find adventure on the journey. I'll claim the road less traveled by, and take the hidden path right up to where the mountains meet the sky. And I don't mind if gray clouds are gray, 'cause it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And no one said it's always easy. Sometimes it seems that life's not fair. Walk through our fires and flames, bless and claim the hurricanes life's laid bare. And I don't mind if tears just have their say, 'cause it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So walk on mile by mile, walk on, find your smile, walk on, it's all a come what may. Walk on, baby steps, walk on, how far you'll get. Walk on into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I take the tears that held me frozen, laugh at the rush here in my heart. There are promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep. I'll leave my mark. 'cause I'm a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So walk on through the dark, walk on, find your spark, walk on, it's all a come what may. Walk on, leave the past, walk on, these shadows cast, walk on into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. We are companions in the moment. I'll take your hand now, come with me. There is strength to share the road. Sometimes we carry loads, but we're flying free. And I don't mind, let's just stop and play. 'Cause it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. 'Cause it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Thank you so much for this beautiful music. This was lovely. Thank you both, Edith, for truly touching our hearts and lifting our spirits, and that very wonderful talk to remind us to be and to spend time in nature and to feel that loving, caring circle in us and all around us.